guys, so today we finished the last two pages in a Unit 5 review in the Language Arts textbook, okay? And we will complete 342 first. It says, write each sentence, draw a line under each contraction. So what we'll do now is we will draw a line under the contraction, under each contraction, okay? As we said before, I would like you to do this first and then come check your answers, okay? So number 1, I underlined where. Remember, the contraction is a short form of two words, and here we are joining two words, the pronoun and the verb, okay? So here the contraction where is originally two words, we are. Okay, number 2, you are, the contraction is your. Number 3, it's about a boy and his friend. It's is a contraction of it is. Number 4, they are all in the second grade. They're all in the second grade. So the contraction here is for two words. The contraction is for two words, they are. Okay, number 5, he's always having adventures. The contraction he's is for two words, he is. Number 6, I'm writing a report about the author. Here, I'm is the contraction for the two words, I am. She's one of my favorite authors. Here, she's is the contraction for two words, she and is. Number 8, I'm reading a book by Maurice Sendak. I'm is the contraction of I am. He's another of my favorite author. He's is the contraction for he is. You're welcome to read my book. Your is the contraction for two words, you and are, the pronoun you and the verb now. Okay, write each sentence, and write the contraction. I want you to write the contraction of the underlined words, okay? And to replace it with a contraction. So, it is fun to go to the library. It is will be the contraction it's. How do we write this? We write the first word it, and then I take out the I and replace it with an apostrophe, and then I put S. So the apostrophe takes the place of the missing letter. Which letter is missing here? I. So that's how you write it's. I am going there with Jan and Ed. I am, the contraction is I'm. I will write I, and then I will remove A and put an apostrophe and then M. I'm. She is looking for books by Tommy Di Paolo. Okay, she is, the contraction is she's. You write she, and then you remove the I and replace it with an apostrophe, and then you add the S. So she's. He is doing a report on the American flag. How do you write the contraction of he is? He's. You write he, you remove the I and place an apostrophe and add S. We are leaving in a few minutes. We are will be where. We write we remove the A and put an apostrophe and then RE, where. So that's it for the contractions. On the second page is contraction and possessive pronouns. Okay, so here when you're asked to choose between a contraction and possessive pronoun, you have to read the sentence first to see which one is the suitable one. Okay, it will also be easier if when you have a contraction, to read it like the two words that it is, to see if it agrees with the sentence or it doesn't. Okay. And remember, we use a possessive pronoun when something belongs to the noun, to the pronoun. So it has to be a noun. It has to be something that shows possessive, that someone owns something. Okay. So number 1, if you read it as a contraction, you will read it as your, and this one is your also. Okay. Your friends are in science class. Okay. If we read this, it will be you are friends are in science class. No, it will be your friends, the friends that belongs to you. So your friends are in science class. Number 2, there, here, there or they are learning about the wind. So they are learning. Okay, we took before that verb to be is a linking verb and then ing to show that something's happening in the present. So here it would be something that belongs to someone. No, they are learning about the wind. Number 3, I read their or their report on storms. I read their or they are report on storms. No, their. The report that belongs to them. Number 4, it's or it is really interesting. It's really interesting with the contraction because here it is really interesting. Okay? Number 5, you're or you are doing a good job too. You're what belongs to no. You are doing a good job too. Your report is good. Your report is good or you are report is good. Your report, the report that belongs to you. Its steps are easy to follow. Its steps or it is steps. It's the possessive. The steps that belongs to the steps that belongs to the report. Its steps are easy to follow. It's or it is hard to catch raindrop. It is hard to catch raindrops. There or they are not really like raindrops. They are not really like teardrops. Okay? There or they are shapes are different. Their shapes are different. The shapes that belongs to the teardrops. Okay? Now also he wants you to correct the mistakes for the underlined word. It's time to go. This is possessive. Do we want the possessive pronoun or the contraction? No, we want the contraction. So if we write it, we will say it is time to go or it's time to go here. Okay? With the apostrophe contraction. They're going to the weather museum. There, here they are. The one with the contraction. It's my favorite place to visit. It's the possessive. It is my favorite place to visit. No, number 13 is correct. Your class will like it. The class that belongs to you. No, it's correct. You're going next week. You are going next week. We will use the one with the contraction because there's a verb after it. Okay, there's not a noun. If there's a verb, you choose the one with the apostrophe. If it's a noun, you choose the possessive. Okay, and those were the last 2 pages for Unit 5 review.